Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch, where we let you know everything that Taylor Swift is up to in her life, in our lives, in the world. She's had a busy weekend again. This woman never sleeps. We already know that. But this week, we have someone exciting here with us. I am feeling butterflies.
Our most special guest.
I'm feeling flush in the face.
I'm reminiscing.
The
on
band
our good
is back
time.
together.
Yes.
Madeline,
Yay.
welcome back.
Yes, yay.
I'm so excited.
Fuck the One Direction
Yay.
reunion.
Literally.
It's the On the Other Line reunion.
Yes,
Literally.
yes.
I'm
oh my God,
so
we're so happy to
excited.
see you back in town. How long are you in town for?
I leave tomorrow morning.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's good. I'm glad that we were able to squeeze you in.
Yes.
I know.
A hot ticket. This is fabulous.
I'm so excited.
For those who don't know, we once had a show once upon a time called On the Other Line.
May
It
she
was a
rest in
call-in
peace.
show that turned into a podcast that crashed and burned. And it lives in the podcast graveyard in my backyard.
Yep.
And it was wonderful. And Madeline was on it. And of course, those longtime watchers of Taylor Watch know that that's where Taylor Watch was born.
Yep.
So it's exciting to have everybody here.
Very.
And
I'm excited to be here.
our girl is up to so much. And may I bring up the fact that, ladies, we are sub 13 days until 1989 Taylor's version. It's less than 13
It's literally
days.
just next Friday.
Yes.
I'm
it's less than 13 days.
excited.
I'm so
I'm
excited
so
too.
excited.
Really pumped up. I thought we were going to get some sort of something specific as on the 13 days until.
Right.
But we didn't really get anything specific. I think though that she certainly kept her name in the headlines.
Totally.
She's
regardless.
busy.
Yeah.
She's busy. She's been booked and busy. We keep saying that. This past weekend, she found herself back at SNL. And
Yep. Super unexpected.
super unexpected. Part of that was SNL. I believe it was it the premiere of SNL?
Yeah, it was the season
The
premiere.
season premiere? Okay. Hosted by Pete Davidson. And Pete Davidson, I'm all in on him right now, by the way. I thought he did an amazing job. I thought he had some funny skits. One of those skits being a spoof on all of
Just
the
Pete.
announcers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
I'm
was
Just
very
Pete
funny.
was also hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm Just Pete sung to the tune of Ken, but talking about his BDE, you know?
Yeah.
But he was a part of a skit that made fun of all of the announcers and everybody involved with the NFL with the overexcitement on Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that was very funny.
He was the Taylor Swift reporter, like
Yeah.
down on the field, and so they had all the like football announcers up top, and then they go down, and Pete was like, "Yeah, I don't know, I don't see Blondie
Yeah,
anywhere."
yeah, that
when he
was
said,
really
"I don't
funny.
see Blondie
Yeah,
anywhere,"
I was like, they did their
died.
research.
They
I
really
know.
did.
Yeah.
Well, people are saying that because Bowen Yang, I guess, is a massive Swiftie.
Yes.
And he works for SNL.
We
so
saw him.
We saw him
that
at the
show.
concert.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh,
He
that's
was
right,
he
that's
was
right.
like two rows in front of us.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that he had a little hand in it because it was really hilarious, or whoever did, even if it wasn't him, whoever did a really good job.
Yeah, they're
at-
like, "What's your what surprise songs did
yeah,
you get?"
yeah, yeah.
It's so funny.
And he's like, "Oh, you got this."
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
They also though made fun of Maddie Healy
I
and
know,
Joe
Joe
Alwyn
Alwyn, I know.
in the skit, which I thought was wild. Even more so that at the end of the skit, Travis Kelce was a surprise guest
Yeah.
at the end of the skit. They were like, "All right, let's throw it down to our other reporter," and it's like literally Travis Kelce being
Yeah.
like, "I'm just here to talk football, guys," and like
Yeah.
that was funny. I liked it. And then later in the show, musical guest Ice Spice is about to come on, and who announces her? Taylor.
Yeah, that
Ladies
was
and gentlemen,
crazy.
Ice Spice.
Shocking. The couple hard launches the SNL.
No, for real. Like and now I'm not saying I'm not getting infected by Billy Football just came in here and said that this was a PR relationship, and I am not getting infected by that. However, it is quite the move to be doing a hard launch on the way to an NBC show, both guest starring on the same NBC show. You know, NBC has got a little bit of NFL ties, blah, 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 I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
they do.
And so it's just a lot of everybody's shaking hands with everybody these days, it seems.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe they asked Taylor to do the introduction for Ice Spice, and then like she was like, "Hey, I'm with Travis," like
For sure.
you know, or
there
like
has to be
either
some
or,
sort of
you
right.
know?
Like obviously they're coordinating. Obviously they both had cute outfits on, like looking good, whatever. But the
Yeah,
real
I love that two-piece set. that
Yeah,
she
I
wore.
really
Yeah.
love
so
it too.
cute.
The real talk of the town, though, is the fact that Travis Kelce seems to be the greatest gentleman of all time. He's
I'm
also
so
taken over
excited.
as her security guard. It seems.
I know.
When I saw that
And that's
quote,
that.
like I don't think I've ever like giggled and smiled.
Which one?
harder.
Which one?
When he was like, "Oh, like apparently Travis was like, oh, I'll take it from here."
Oh
or whatever.
yeah. Of course.
Oh my God.
I'll take it from here, like literally as her security guard. Which
Yeah, like 'cause
Right.
he's he's
it's
so
very
big.
sweet.
He's so big.
So big. That's all anybody can talk about. Like our girl wore her highest heels, and
I
she
know.
she was
And
still
she
looking
looked
up.
short. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Standing in my highest heels, love,
Yeah.
smiling just for you.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love seeing them together. I
Me too.
love the way
Now.
that he opens the door for her, like
The hand holding.
the hand holding.
He will
holding.
not let go of her hand.
Won't let go of her hand, holds her
Ball
hand like a
security.
football, ball security. We love that.
Yeah.
And I will acknowledge that I have done a complete turnaround on this, that I have flip-flopped officially. I know that I was talking mad shit about Travis and I was whatever.
You're just looking out for her.
But I was just looking
Right.
out for her, and I
Yeah.
keep saying that. But now I really am like more in than ever. Like it was just really sweet, and that kind of affection isn't for show. I don't
Yeah.
think like he doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would put on airs as a gentleman for show.
Yeah.
Those are the things that like you're taught by your parents. You know that your whole life.
Yeah.
Like you don't just know. He was so over the top with all of the care and like how delicate he was with her, and it was really nice. It was
And
nice
I feel
to
like
see.
she wouldn't tolerate someone that would just like put it on for when the cameras
No,
are there,
totally
you know?
no, because that'd be so crazy.
Yeah, and
But
that
no.
and that little snippet of them in the restaurant where they're like hugging and
I know.
swaying. I'm like, oh
Too
my
cute, too cute.
God. And-
So they went to let's see, for dinner before SNL. It appears they went to Nobu Uptown, which we were discussing.
Yeah.
Nobu, the only Nobu that's still cool is the one out in LA. But I guess
Malibu.
Nobu's cool again because Taylor went there. But then they went to the after party as well, which was at Catch Steak downtown, New York City, and which is delicious food. And sounded like they had a great time. Everybody says they were
Apparently
chatty Cathy's,
all over each other.
but
Yeah.
also giving each other space. Apparently
Yeah.
they were like, which honestly is the best thing. Like if ever you're dating someone and you know that you don't have to worry about them like in the crowd or like hanging out
Right.
with other people, like
Yeah.
I can have my conversations with my
the
friends
best type
and I don't have to
of-
worry about my
yeah.
significant other. But yes,
Right.
we check in with each other a little bit, kisses, this, that, whatever. But like I'm not concerned
Yeah.
about entertaining you.
Yeah.
If that makes
Right.
sense.
That whole like people. It was like reading a fan fiction. That
Yeah.
Oh my
People,
God.
It really
article
was.
where they were like
I know the
describing
People
everything.
article was hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, first off, who is
Hilarious.
spilling the beans like this?
No.
It was so
Second
funny.
off, I feel like I'm literally reading Wattpad where I have to like, it's like a Travis Kelce X Taylor Swift, but it's just so cute when they were like, he would just, every once in a while come up to her and be like, you good? They would kiss and then they would go back to doing their thing.
Very sweet.
Oh,
Extremely
Travis.
sweet.
Oh my goodness.
It feels
I'm
like
on
he's
it, I'm on
doing
it.
this to like my best friend, and like it
Yeah.
feels like
Yeah.
Gia's dating him. I'm finally like, Gia
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
got a good one. Like
It is true. It is true. And
it feels
that's,
personal.
Yeah,
it feels
does.
so personal, and I think that that's too why like the initial reaction, or at least my initial reaction, was like, "What the fuck? Like, who's this guy? Like, whatever." That's the same reaction that I would have had for like any of my besties.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I don't know about this guy, blah blah blah. And then after I see, him putting his money where his mouth is,
Right.
then I'm all on board and I'm all in. And I think this is lovely, and wow, what a whirlwind for our girl. She's looking so cute. They're spending all their time together that they
know.
can. She didn't go to. There was a lot of speculation that she was going to go to the Jets Eagles
yeah.
game to cheer on her future brother-in-law Jason, but she did not. Travis did go in his outfits, left her apartment in his outfit, went to the
Yeah.
game, and then met up with her later to go
Yeah.
out to dinner again around the corner from, or very close to you, Gia.
Literally
It's so tough.
2 minutes away from me.
Like
tough.
so close.
so close.
It's a tough feeling. I was feeling that way when she was at Nobu Uptown. I'm not even near that. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
even that
it's
close.
just
It's
like-
on the other side
She's
of
on the same island. Like
God.
that matters.
She just was like uptown, and I was
Right.
like, I'm uptown.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, how
you
do
know?
these, and like how do people know that she's gonna be there? I need to
I
know.
don't
Like
know.
it's so close to me. It's just not fair. I think if I saw them together, I would actually like. Did you watch the video of them walking out and the girl's
Yeah.
like, "We're obsessed with you. We love you,
Yes.
Taylor. We love you 1,000,000 out of 10." Like that would have been me. Just like,
Yes. Hi,
word
hello.
vomiting.
You're
Yeah.
incredible. You're
Yeah.
amazing. Holy
They're
shit.
like, we're obsessed with you. You look amazing. That
You're
would've
looking
been
beautiful,
me.
and we love this
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah,
like that's
yeah.
that what it would
Yeah.
be.
And
I don't know what I would say.
It was like
What
1
would you
a.m.
say?
when I realized.
Scream at her. Did you
don't-
cry? Say nothing.
I don't know if I could get a word out.
I think that's
Yeah.
more me in reality.
think
I
I'd
think
just
that
be-
if I were to see them, I don't even think I would like pull out my phone. Like I would just be like,
No,
oh
I
my
would
God,
be like
they're
shell
here.
shocked.
Yeah, me too. Shell shocked. I'd be afraid to pull out my phone. Like it'd just be a
Right.
lot of things.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so, as much as I want to see them in the wild, I am thankful that I haven't yet because there's still time where I'm not embarrassing myself. You know what I mean?
Can't
it's
with
just-
them.
I
They
just
make
am
me
obsessed.
smile in no way that a man has
I
ever made me
know.
smile.
I
And she
know.
like the outfit she was wearing to Waverly Inn last night, like
Mhm.
so baddie,
Slay.
so mesh
Yeah.
shirt, so
She's
short
looking hot.
skirt.
Mhm.
Like And
she's wearing a lot of bustier tops. That I'm following along my girl Taylor Swift style. And I fucking love her, by the way. If you don't follow her, she has all of Taylor's outfits and like the stories behind them, inspirations, messages she might be sending, which is why I love it. And she has now worn 3 like corset bustier type tops in the past like weekend. So it's something to note. All black.
Speaking of her outfits, I was obsessed with her Eras Tour premiere dress.
Oh, me
the
too.
blue one?
The Oscar
De La
Renta.
Renta. Oscar De La Renta. Really
So
beautiful. Really beautiful. I'm sure
So
it was
beautiful.
custom. I'm not even
It
sure.
was. I saw it.
Yeah.
So 1989.
Yeah.
So I loved it.
I wonder how she gets her. Oh my God, I don't even think we really discussed that because that happened on Thursday of
Yeah.
last
Short
week.
hair.
I'm so curious how they pin her hair up so perfectly.
Yeah, I know.
Because for it to not fall out and look like shit, you know, it like really does look good, and I think it adds to the, you know, the persona that she's putting on. She is 1989 right now. Like this is what she's doing, so she wants to look the most like she can with the hair and whatever. So we love that.
How do we feel about all the girls going cray in the movie theaters?
I think
I don't know.
I think you have to read the room. I think that if you're
gonna go opening weekend, like you have to know what you're getting into.
You have to know what you're getting into, number one. Number two, there are signs up in the movie theaters, in AMC movie theaters, that say that the usual rules don't apply. You're encouraged to dance, you're encouraged to sing, you could do whatever you want, but please be mindful and be respectful of those around you, is what it says.
Yeah.
So you're already encouraged to do it. They're only showing the movies on the weekends, which is tough
Wait,
for us
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I found that out because we were trying to go today.
We were trying to go,
and so they're only showing them on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm assuming that they're letting this debauchery unfold because it's a limited amount of time each weekend, and they can handle it.
Yeah.
And I think that if you go to the Eras Tour movie and you don't expect, especially but not even just opening weekend, you go to the Eras Tour movie and in theaters and you don't expect people to be dancing, singing, standing up, whatever,
right?
Then you're a fool.
You are the foolish one.
That is 100%. You are the foolish one.
Yeah.
That is exactly what this is going to be about. Whatever. I saw people talking. I don't know. I feel like I've been seeing people talk shit.
I saw a hilarious video of girls like doing like a seance.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I saw
circle.
going in a circle, holding hands,
like
so,
Midsummer style.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And then I saw like
I would have
a little small. Oh, totally, a small family. They brought their own like orbs for
for
the Evermore
Willow
part. Yeah, the Willow. Yeah.
I saw people brought chairs for vigilante shit. And did the vigilante shit like
the dance
routine.
I mean, that's fucking funny. Like this, whatever. Like we're all having fun. We're all getting together. This is not your typical movie experience, and everyone just needs to get their heads through that.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go. I didn't divulge this to you. So those tickets that I had that we ended up not going to, it was at a random place wherever. I was supposed to go with a man, and who bought the tickets to be nice. And when he bought the tickets, I said, "Are you sure you want to go?"
Yeah.
Because I don't know if number one, I want you to see me like that.
Yeah.
Because that's already like I'm already gonna be inconsolably crying. But whatever. I also saw Barbie with this man, and he sat through that, so it works out. But then I really was like just thinking, no way, and then he ended up not being able to go, so it ended up being fine. But then he said after I saw the pandemonium of the weekend, he's like, "You're on your own, and you can see this one on your own." Like that's crazy. That's just some stuff that like, what would I have done?
No,
I'm like, no, I don't know what you would have done because it would have been insane if you were there.
Right.
So I'm glad that like wasn't the case. But so I think that like a lot of people are just not understanding that this is not your typical movie experience.
No, yeah.
Don't go with your boyfriend.
No.
Go with your girls.
And it's solely the concert. So like, you're not really missing any dialogue, any like new things. You know, you're seeing what's already been seen.
Right, what you already saw, which is amazing. Oh, what do we think about the songs that have been cut out?
Some of them I'm okay with, some of them I am not.
Tis the Damn Season, like Justice or Tis the Damn Season?
No, I'm actually very devastated about that. I was devastated about Tis the Damn Season.
Cardigan?
And Cardigan, what the fuck?
And the Archer. I feel like the Archer is
The
a pivotal
Archer,
moment
too.
in
The Archer
the
is-
concert.
No, I agree with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
don't
love the
know.
Archer's
and that's the
message.
first time she comes down full stage.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't really care about No Body No Crime being cut.
I don't care
me
about that at
neither.
all. Also, I didn't.
Also, because it wasn't for the whole thing.
It wasn't for. It was only whenever
Nothing new
they
with
were.
Phoebe Bridgers, which is surprising.
I
I
think
am
it's, but it's.
surprised by
I
that
think it's
too.
the
Yeah, it's
same
like
treatment.
even,
Yeah.
But like,
Didn't they cut?
Tis the Damn Season,
The
like
same season did not deserve it.
they-
And also
yeah.
Long Live, which is
But again,
insane.
I think it's one of
But
those
it plays
things.
it plays in the outro. It plays in the credits, I think.
Oh,
okay.
when it's like the
So-
I saw like it's the
Yeah.
friendship bracelets.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
that's
that's when
so
it plays,
cute.
which
Yeah.
is super cute and makes sense. But you know, not many got to see Long Live. I believe that
No.
it was recorded though. I just feel like there's so much footage of the Eras Tour that there has to be like, we will see.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think this is going to be something bigger than just the Eras Tour movie. Obviously, I think at the premiere of the movie, there was a huge camera crew following her. So,
of course.
No, there's a documentary.
There's going to be a documentary, of course, like how it all happened.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whatever.
It's going to be like Miss Americana.
Definitely.
I hope so. I truly
I really hope
so.
that too, because I have so many questions. There's so much I want to know. And again, this is like, it's a revolutionary tour. It's unlike anything anyone's ever seen, and it's insane. Yeah. So I would really love to see the behind the scenes. $123 million box office this weekend.
Crazy.
One of the highest grossing movies of all time.
She's gonna make like $4.1 billion off the tour.
Fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. It's
Taylor,
just so much money. What is she gonna do? Like, for real,
cash
like,
me a check.
What is she gonna do with all the money? Like, I at this point,
she does give a lot.
She gives so much it away. She does, and all the towns that she performs in. And I feel like some outlets were reporting on this when she was on her first U.S. leg of the tour. She would donate, like she would, find local charities in the place and like just like pay for them for years, and just a lot of money donated to local people and places at the places that she was having these concerts. So I wonder if she'll keep doing that or like what's going on with it. But I am curious, because the amount of money that they're making on this tour is garnering so much attention. I wonder if there's going to be like a massive donation movement, something that she does with it, or if she's just going to keep kind of like quietly spreading it out. Right. I'm not sure.
I feel like she's going to keep. She's not the type to, I think, like
pretty quiet,
boast about.
No, she would
philanthropic
never.
things.
But I wonder if she'll like start a foundation or something. You know what I mean? Like start a foundation or like start, her own thing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, at this point, that's the only thing she's missing, right? Is like her own charity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she has one, at least to my knowledge.
No, I don't know either.
But yeah, it's a crazy amount of money.
It's just so much money.
I'm so proud of our girl, though. She's just really crushing it.
She is slaying the game.
She never stops, and now her whole life seems to be in balance. She's got her man, she's got the career, she's got the fans. Like everything seems to just have done a full 180 from back on like I think November 10th, whenever Reputation came out.
Which is also so crazy. Like after next Friday, it's gonna be like Reputation watch, and it's like so 180 from when Reputation came out and everyone was kind of against her. Yeah, and
exactly
everything, and it's so polar opposite now.
I know,
like.
It's wild to think about how different it is, and there are a lot of people that like we don't forget. You know what I mean?
No,
a lot
totally
of people
not.
Don't forget. I loved also. I don't think we got to talk about it. Beyonce.
Attending.
Came to the tour.
I was really happy to see that. I hate the
pinning against.
The pinning
I hate
against.
it too. I hate it too. The comparisons, the pinning against each other.
Why can't we just let both of these women thrive? They're both slaying the game.
Right.
Yep.
Like, and what's wrong with two women having a tour at the same time?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And bringing the house down and fixing the economy. It's like, you're welcome.
Literally.
For real. But all right, well, I think that's all that's going on in the present, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like
just her and Travis.
It's just her and Travis. It's just her and Travis. She's living that life. She's got that boyfriend. And
I wonder, like, if it's just like it at a certain point, if it's gonna get repetitive. But I feel like I'm just never gonna get tired of seeing them.
I'm just so excited.
I'm not tired of it either. I'm so interested. It's like I'm watching a movie or a TV show or something. Like at this point where I'm like watching this woman who I look up to's life unfold in front of us, and it kind of is I don't know, I felt that it's a little encouraging. Like, I know that we've talked all the time about how it's obviously encouraging, like, to look up to Taylor Swift or admire Taylor Swift or like her or whatever, because she is so she's done so much, and she's so confident, and she's overcome so much and whatever. But it is nice to know that, like, she's doing a lot right now, and she can do it all, and that means we can do it all, and that means there is space in your brain for all of these things, and there's space in your life for all these things, and to make space for it, even if you are the busiest bitch on earth. And it's just
I can't
nice.
even imagine like being her. Like, it's just
I can't either.
It's
I can't
crazy
either.
to think about.
It's really insane. It's really insane to think about, and it does make me a little nauseous to think about that level of fame. I don't think that I could handle it.
No,
there's no way.
No, not even as in the
that
slightest.
Takes years and years of like being a seasoned celebrity to be able to understand anything that she could be like feeling or going through or whatever. Oh my God, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Yesterday I was going through Central Park, and I was like, oh God, Taylor Swift can't even like go to Central Park.
No, she literally,
she can't like, walk around Central Park. Like maybe she wears like a disguise. I would wear disguises all the time though. Like, I just feel like
Yeah, I know. I feel like she put on a wig.
It's super fun. I would love to wear a wig and like sunglasses and you know, run around.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like even if she did that, like,
people would still
would
know.
Still know.
Yeah.
Imagine someone somehow got a photo of her. I know. Imagine people somehow got a photo of her like in disguise. Yeah, I would fucking die for that. I would die.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
It'd be amazing.
Wait, I also have one more thing on Travis. I've been sending G and I have been sending each other tweets about this. It is crazy the Twitter turning of the tides against Joe.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Joe is in the dirt.
Like
that
one
people are
that
spitting on him
Madeline
like on the
sent
ground.
me and I liked it, and it was like
when they were leaving Nobu.
When he leaves,
when
everybody
he's
screams
dragging.
"Go Chiefs!" and you don't hear anybody screaming "Go Conversations with Friends."
Or I saw someone was like, someone said compared him. They were like, oh, I've already forgotten about Oliver Twist. Like,
yeah, it's
like,
so funny.
I know,
like it is crazy how quick the tides have turned.
Everyone turns.
Really,
I haven't turned on Joe yet. I still feel like that whole.
I feel bad for him. I feel like he's
bad.
probably fine now, doing his own thing.
I'm sure he's
and like,
fine.
You know,
but he clearly had. You know, it's hard to. It's hard to just kick somebody to the curb like that you felt, somehow connected
they
to.
were like
they were
so in love.
And all the songs about him and whatever.
He
that
wrote with her.
That was the most hilarious part though on that SNL skit when he was like, the one guy was like, oh, that song's about Joe. And he's like, not everything is about Joe.
Yeah,
and that is hilarious because it's true. Like all of the like love songs you think are about Joe. And like, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But
yeah, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I can't wait for like Reputation to compare like Reputation songs to Now Her and Travis.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Or like Vault tracks.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Ooh, the Vault track potential. Oh my God.
I know.
Okay. All right. So let's now that we have Madeline here, we decided to do another draft.
Yep.
So exciting. We are doing Speak Now, Taylor's version.
Yes, very exciting.
Woo!
I got my purple cup.
Yes, I wore my merch on. Look at my I don't know if you guys can see it.
That is a good one.
It is a good one. I actually really love this sweatshirt a lot. I've beat it into the ground. Like I've worn it nonstop, and I only just got it like over the summer. I've just really worn it a lot. So I wish that I wish that I had
will
another.
say I feel the same way about Speak Now that I do with Red. There's some songs that I really love, but it's not in my top 5.
I feel differently in the way that I think every single song on here is one of my favorites.
Oh,
like
wow,
this is
okay.
I almost wish that we had done Speak Now with Dave just so I could flex how much I know about this album in terms of lyrics.
Right.
So that's how much I love this song. But I will say that the vault tracks don't get me like the others.
I agree.
The weakest of the vault tracks.
The weakest of the vault tracks, I think.
yeah.
I have two I like that I really like, but
And the Taylor's version of Speak Now, obviously I listened to, but it just does not hit the same.
Yeah, we were saying
in
that
my
a little bit last
opinion.
week, and people do say that's not a.
It's not a hot take.
It's not a hot take.
People
say
totally
it,
agree.
and I understand that, and only in the way of thinking about the angst that goes behind all these songs. All these songs are like teenager-esque songs.
Yeah.
Like, there's songs feelings that you feel when you're 18, 19,
it's
20.
all self-written, right?
Yes, this is the whole album she wrote all on her own. And so she, it's all of her direct feelings and a lot of personal shit on here. So personal that she's naming names in songs. You know what I mean? Like this, and like real names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so making, making direct call outs to people and to situations. And I think that in itself is very interesting. I also think that it is tough to recreate those emotions, 10, however many years later, 15 years later.
Right.
So when did it come out, 2010? Yeah, so 13. Yeah, oh wow, 13 years later.
Wow.
Just about.
Yeah.
So.
I love Speak Now. I think it's incredible that she wrote this entire album herself, but it's just a little too girly pop. You know what I mean?
This was the first. This is the first album that really got me into Taylor.
Okay, I was gonna say the same exact thing.
Yeah, this is this song came out.
Mine was Fearless.
Okay. I was. Yeah, that makes sense. This one came out, and I knew all the other albums, and I liked her or whatever, but this one came out, and I just have vivid memories of driving around my town in my convertible and just like fucking crying and like screaming and like. Going through breakups.
Yeah, that was like a time capsule of an album. I feel like.
Yes, that's very much how I feel.
I remember exactly. I was like 11, listening to this album like on my bedroom floor, as if I had literally anything to do with this album.
Yeah.
Totally.
And I feel like this is a very big time capsule of her at that moment of time. And like for me, I can like remember how I felt listening to these, like Never Grow Up.
Oh God, don't get me started.
Dude, one of my best friends, Skylar, she made us listen to Never Grow Up. We funnily enough, took a limo home from the Eras Tour concert, and she was like, just put it on. we all just stared out the window and we were just sobbing.
Of course.
That song now, no song makes me cry harder than that song.
It hits really hard. And you know what? I will give a shout out to our frenemy. I'm not sure how we're classifying her these days, but Olivia Rodrigo. Her newest album, Guts, has a song called Teenage Dream, which gives me the same doesn't give me they don't sound alike at all. Teenage
Same
Dream
feeling.
and Never Grow Up, but they have the same feel in the way that I can't listen to Teenage Dream full through because I'll sob. Same thing with Never Grow Up.
Yeah,
like,
I don't listen to it because
it's so good, but it's just
like
too
a
sad.
visceral reaction.
Yeah.
Like Never Grow Up, Soon You'll Get Better.
Oh,
yeah.
same.
I don't know if I've ever listened
I
to
don't
Soon
think
You'll
I've
Get
ever
Better
listened
all
to
the way
Sweet Get
through.
Better all the way
No.
through.
I'm kind of that way about Marjorie sometimes. Like I have a hard time listening to Marjorie as well.
Isn't there one on Midnights like that? Like
Bigger Than the Whole
Bigger
Sky.
Bigger than
Can't.
That's a tough one too. It's a tough one too. Just some of them are so right. They just bring out such emotions, and the topics they are supposedly about or are about are just heart wrenching.
Right.
Olivia Rodrigo is my friend.
She is my friend.
She is my friend as well. I wasn't sure where the Swiftie community stands with
Yeah.
her. I think that we're friends.
I think we're friends.
I think we're friends.
But you know who I might be friends with more?
Ooh.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh fuck! That's
You're going
I'd
through a
see
Sabrina
I am
Carpenter
in
thing.
such a Sabrina
Are
Carpenter.
you? You gotta
Kelly.
give me like
I'm
a
not
lowdown
on
because
her. I'm not on her
You have
vibes.
to listen to her album Emails I Can't Send.
Okay.
Fire.
It's good shit? Okay.
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
know.
like she's not getting enough.
She does not get enough hype.
attention. Like, why is that then?
So I don't know.
She's opening for Taylor
because
Swift.
I
Like,
think
how
that
is
she
she not
got a
getting
lot
more
of shit
attention?
with the whole Joshua Bassett, Olivia Rodrigo thing.
Well, then we have to help build her
We
reputation
have to
back
build
up.
her up. Her
that makes sense.
That album Emails I Can't Send, like, it is so fucking good. I've been listening to it
Damn, I'll pop it on right
What
after
is like
this.
the vibe of it?
It's pop. There's some sad songs, but it's mostly like dance pop, like just
I've never dug into her.
but also with like good lyricism, you know?
What's the song? I liked Skin, her response to
Yeah, that's a great song.
Driver's License.
And like
And
because
then-
I
but
liked
then
a
I
boy.
never, yeah, because I liked a boy.
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
good
that song's
too.
a banger, but like her song Feather is so good.
yeah?
Decode,
Okay.
the whole album. If you have not
We'll give it a
listened
try.
to Sabrina Carpenter's Emails I Can't Send, Forward. You have to do the Forward because that's the one that has the extra songs.
Oh, like
good,
the
okay.
deluxe.
Yes.
Got it.
You have to listen to it. So,
Love
yeah.
that.
That's my speech. That's my advocation for Sabrina Carpenter. I am obsessed with her.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
She is the girly pop. She serves cunt.
She does.
She's
slays.
always serving
She
cunt.
is.
That I
Yeah.
do know that
With
she's
her
always serving cunt.
knee-high boots, like she's so cute and she's
Yeah.
So
slays.
teeny tiny.
Yeah,
How tall
yeah.
is that girl? She's like
She must
5
be
feet tall.
5'2".
That
Easily.
one
Whenever
video-
Taylor hugs her, it's like
Yeah.
That one video of her
hilarious.
at opening at the Eras tour.
Oh yeah, and she's like, she is the professor of cuntology.
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
University
at
of
the university.
Servington.
Yeah.
Like
I love that.
5 foot nothing.
Oh, okay.
Of course,
she's,
go
she's
girl.
a teeny tiny girl.
Teeny.
Mhm.
Ugh, jealous.
Um,
I get jealous of teeny tinies.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I need
I
a
know
Travis.
you get me on that.
I need
tall-
a big
tall
boy.
girls.
I'm tired of these skinny men. I said this to my mom last night. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
over the little boys. I'm
Yup.
always into skinny guys that
I'm
are
the
like
same.
either my height or like an inch shorter than me. I need a big boy.
Yeah.
You do.
It's
Yeah.
cuffing season. All the girls be needing
It's
a big
time.
boy.
big
All the
boy.
girls be needing a big boy.
And she is one of those
You gotta
girls.
keep
Yes.
me warm. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Keep
yeah,
my ass
I need
warm.
a big boy.
Because I'll tell you what, I'm cold all the time.
Literally, I run cold. I need a big boy. I need someone to keep me warm. I need someone to give me a bear hug
Yes.
and not make me feel like I am the James the Giant. Or
Exactly.
whatever.
Exactly.
I am the
You're
giant
the
peach.
Giant peach.
I'm
Just say you're the giant
Yeah,
peach. Your boyfriend is James, right?
Yeah, literally.
James, you're the giant peach.
So if you're a big boy out there,
Come
please
through.
call me.
Come through.
Mm.
Love
If
that.
you're over 5,
Yeah,
if you're over 6 foot and 250 pounds, please
Exactly.
call me.
Please
If
call
you
me.
played O-line in high
Yeah.
school,
Yeah, that's hilarious.
hit my line.
Hit my line quick. Yeah, hit my line quick. All right, so should we get into it?
Yeah.
How should we do it? Should
Yeah.
we do a snake like last time?
I feel like we should do
I was
snake. I
gonna
feel
say-
like that's the most even way to do it.
I think so too, and I think our guest gets to go first.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
so
So
here's
you do one.
I do one, and then it goes, and then
Yeah,
you do
1,
two.
2.
Yes.
1, 2. Yep.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Or
I
did
watched-
She start off with 2. Did
No.
No, it goes
No,
1,
one,
2,
one.
Okay.
3, and then 1,
Okay,
2,
got it.
3, 1, 2, 3.
I watched the Dave draft, so I'm
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're well
I'm ready.
versed.
Which
Yeah, we're
Dave
new in the world of
Oh
snake draft.
God, I really hope that my number 1 doesn't get picked.
Dave
I'm
has
going
an
to
I know, I'm
interesting.
really
Dave had
nervous,
an
too.
interesting
I don't think
list
it
for
will.
red.
What's that?
Dave had an
He
interesting
likes
list
to
for
go
that.
with the. He likes
He
to go
loves
with the.
he loves a
the
single.
chart toppers.
Yeah,
he
he's
likes
like
the chart
22 was my
toppers.
first pick. I go, wow.
Yeah.
But in his defense, like that was it was an unbelievable performance. I also think a lot of his choices were based on seeing them live. Like he was really moved by
that's
by
true.
the tour. Like he's not lying about that when he says that.
It was. I thought it was funny how me and him had such we are
You're
on
on
such
complete
opposite ends of the spectrum
spectrum,
when
yeah,
it comes
for
to the
sure.
songs that we like.
I mean, it
I
makes
feel like every
sense.
song I picked, he was
They
like,
got all the good ones on either side, and I got like all the middle ones that only I like. Like you know what I mean?
But, like-
I like nobody. Like I was picking them, being like, yes, I fucking love this song, and
know,
then
but-
after
yeah.
I listed them all out, I was like, damn, like this is such a list only for me. Like the masses
But
are
that's
not
a
gonna
niche
like
list, but
this.
that's like
that's
it was
why
a
I
niche
was
list.
surprised that everyone said that I
You
won
slayed
because
that draft.
I felt like
Oh, yeah,
I
you felt
did
like it
that
was
too.
the-
Yeah.
no.
But Red is like such a good out. Like
Red's
it's
so good.
that
It
it's like
is.
there is no wrong answer.
I listened to it
Yeah.
a bunch over the weekend. I like it put me in a mood. Like doing the draft with David.
I
put me
think
in a
Red
mood.
is above Speak Now. For me.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm so opposite.
Totally.
I'm so opposite. Speak Now, definitely.
All right.
Supreme.
Madeline?
But okay.
Okay.
Queen.
I feel like it's a cheat code, but I'm taking Long Live.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fine. You take Long Live, girl.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too. I mean, I am sad about it, but I'm fine with it because my choice is Dear John.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew
Yes.
That was in my top 3. I knew it was gonna be you're taking top 3.
It had to be.
I know. Fuck, because that was one of my tops.
So now you have 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Last Kiss
Okay.
is my number one.
fuck. That's
you
a good
do
one.
love that song. One of the best breakup songs.
I love that song too.
I'll write your knife in pictures like I used to.
Oh my god! It took me a second. Wait, I'm sorry, Gia. It took me a second to realize what part. I was like, what part is she singing? It was just bad.
Keep up with our old friends just to ask them how you are. Hope it's nice where you are. Like the shaky breath. Come on. Okay.
Oh,
Last Kiss.
I
and
like
then-
I like the part where it's like where she says the last kiss. How did it end like
Yeah.
this? Your name forever, the name on my lips, just like our last.
The way that it is.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just great. I love that part. Oh, but so good.
This is gonna make me like fall more in love with Speak Now.
Very funny. I love that song because I'm a sad girl at heart. Second, it's also a very much my friend group. We love that song, my
Right.
Taylor friend girls.
That makes sense.
And we were coming home from this huge weekend that we had for my friend's 21st birthday. And you know when you're hungover and you're just like having scaries, and we played that song. We all just like were crying, and like my friend was driving. She's like, I can't even see. So
Of
it was like such a
course.
funny, cute moment in our friendship that
That's really sweet.
It stuck out to me. So with my second pick, I am going to go. This is so hard. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm so stupid. I meant to say before we started this, because there's an uneven amount. There's 22 songs. And so I was going to say we should elect a song that we all want and love and take it off the list.
Okay.
Okay.
But we didn't say that. We didn't say it. But
Or should we do one that we don't like?
Yeah, I feel like we should do one that we
oh,
don't
okay.
like.
So then what about Electric Touch?
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's
Okay.
fine.
We'll
So
get
we're
rid
gonna
of
take
so Electric Touch gets off the list. Sorry for
Honestly, that's fine.
Sorry,
I was gonna
Electric
say.
Touch. Sorry to Fall Out Boy.
I was gonna
It's
say it
just-
has to be a full.
It's gonna be a vault
track.
track, yeah, okay. And that out of all of them, I think is the worst. And no offense, again, just like we're over it.
Actually,
Okay.
it's one of my favorites, but
Oh, is it?
in terms of
It's
vault
polarizing.
tracks.
Either you love it or hate it.
But again, her vault tracks don't
Yeah.
resonate with me. But
Okay.
anyways, we'll keep going.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna go back to December.
Oh, you bitch!
You are a bitch for
Sorry.
that.
So good.
You're
Also,
a
speaking of back
bitch.
to December, Taylor Lautner, get a job challenge.
Dude, what is the problem?
No, like he needs like go be a stunt double or something.
No,
Go
for
doing
real, like,
backflips
he has
on
that-
AMC.
All he wants to do is backflips
backflips.
all day, and then he just like hangs out with his wife, and they just talk about Taylor Swift. And it's like
So
I like
funny.
them as people. they're lovely.
Yeah,
they're wonderful. I
lovely,
know that they're
but-
riding this wave, and I commend them for that. Ride it as long as you can.
Yeah.
But get a job.
Yeah.
You know, it's time. It's
No,
time.
I completely
Be a stunt
agree.
man because you want to
Yeah.
be like
Yeah.
get a movie where you can do your own stunts. Like just do something, and I'm sure that's easier said than done. And
Yeah.
also, to be
He's
fair, the
also-
writer's
is he the
strike
best?
had been going on the
Yeah.
entire time time that we were
And
talking
also,
about
is he the
Now.
best actor?
No,
But they
definitely
got that,
not. But
they
he
got
could,
that
he could
podcast
be-
going. Him and Taylor and Taylor.
Taylor
have a
and
podcast.
Taylor,
Taylor Lautner and Taylor Lautner. Yeah. Which,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, let them live their life, but
Yeah.
also get a job. Okay, my next pick is going to be The Story of Us.
Nice.
Oh, such a good one. When I was
Love that
making this list, I listened. Like I was just kind of like listening through, like Story of Us, like underrated.
It just goes, no, I know it's underrated and it goes so fucking hard. It might be like a top 3 on this album for me. Like, it is so good.
Looks a lot like a tragedy now.
Now.
When we're not speaking.
And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me?
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know what to say. It's just a twist of fate when it all goes down.
And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now.
Next chapter.
Next chapter.
Next chapter. Oh,
Oh, I also want to state a formal apology
Oh?
for singing Exile when I
Oh,
picked
yes.
the last time.
Wait, Gia,
that was
can I tell you that
embarrassing.
I knew in real time that you did that, and I went, that's
Thank
Exile.
you.
I was like, but
Thank
she
you.
knows. I know what she means.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to correct her
Yeah.
here because Dave also doesn't know.
Yeah.
So I was like, he has no idea. I was
I
like, people might
you
come for her, but I know
Gary,
what she means.
Bon Iver, they kind of have that same vibe.
They know 100%.
Yeah,
And both of
No,
those
it's
songs
totally similar.
start the
Yes,
same.
yeah,
and
like
that
with the
same
low thing, yeah,
baritone.
yeah.
I can see you standing, honey. And then I don't even remember how the other one starts exactly.
it's dun dun. Wasn't it?
What does he say? I don't know what he says. I don't
Found
know.
myself
Yes,
at your door,
yes,
just
yes.
like all those times before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
same vibe, but yeah.
Totally
that's
same
my,
vibe.
Deep male voice.
And
that's my
fine.
formal apology.
And that's
okay.
fine. And I knew that eventually we'd get a formal apology.
Yeah.
And I was not gonna call you out.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, I was
You're
embarrassed. So let's just put
It's
that in the
all
back
fine.
burner.
Okay.
Madeline, you have 2 picks now.
2 picks right
Okay.
now.
I'm gonna take Better Than Revenge.
Fuck
Okay.
you. Ugh.
Yeep.
I really wanted it.
And I'm also, this is not my first one that I have. I have one above this, but I want this one more.
Yeah.
The song that I like literally will scream off the top of my lungs, Speak Now.
Okay.
Speak Now is a great
I
song. Don't
love-
say yes, run away
Like,
now.
There
don't
is
like
something
Speak
about
Now.
Speak
Out
Now.
of the
Oh,
church
that I
at the
will.
back
I think it's because I will
Don't
never in my
say,
life
say,
relate to
say
that
no.
song.
I won't
like
and
the
I like
story
to
of
have
it.
But
some
I
sort
love
yeah,
the
yeah.
story.
Speak
Yeah.
now.
I get that.
Like I love the storytelling in that song, and I like how she's like, it's the like double POV where it's like, I didn't say my vows.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like that song will fuck.
2:30 a.m. Everything was slipping right out of my hands. I ran out crying and you followed me out into the street. Brace myself for a goodbye.
That's not it.
Speak
That's not-
Now.
What am I singing?
That's ours, right?
No.
Because
Wait,
it's all I've ever
and you took me by surprise.
known.
Yes.
You took
remember
me
that
by
sitting
surprise.
there
You said I'll
finally.
never leave
Arms
you
around me for the
alone.
first.
Yeah, that's ours.
That's ever. I'm singing mine. It's mine.
You remember? Yeah,
we
that's
started.
mine.
Wait, we started
We
with
started
Speak Now,
with
and
Speak
then we
Now and
yeah.
ended on mine.
No,
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
okay.
It's a
stuff.
Speak Now
Wow,
medley.
we're really not looking
Damn.
good. Okay.
But here's the
we
thing.
like Taylor Swift. That's why.
No, we really do like Taylor Swift. But here's the thing with Speak Now, especially that so many
Mine and
Sparks
ours are like the
Fly,
same song.
Spark
Mine and ours
Fly,
are the same song.
Mine, ours, and Speak Now are all very similar.
Yeah.
Don't say us run away now. I mean, it's
But
all very similar.
yeah.
I love Speak Now as a title track.
No, I was
It's
like,
fine.
yeah, and then I was like, wait, no,
I would have sang it.
Didn't say my vows.
no.
The whole thing is
It's
like I'll sing it and I'll keep going and there are
it's
so many
like,
songs
the
that
bridge
fit
is like,
together.
I stand up with shaking hands,
All eyes on me. Yes, here we go.
Horrified looks from everyone in the room, but I'm only looking at you.
Yeah.
And how she kind of is. This is one of her songs where she's like kind of like anti-female in this because she's like,
Yeah.
your wife looks like a ugly bitch right now.
yeah.
Like
in a gown shaped like a pastry.
Yeah.
like oh.
Have you seen the TikTok of the girl who is the bride? Like it's like the girl being like, "Fuck, she's here again. Damn it!" Like,
Oh, that's
ugh,
funny. No.
I do look like a pastry. Like I look so fucking
No,
stupid.
oh
Like
my
it's
God.
this girl doing from as like the bride's perspective. It's hilarious. I love it. Okay, so you chose.
I chose
Better Than
Better Than Revenge and
and
Speak Now.
All right, my choice, ladies. Hate to do it to you. Enchanted.
That was the one that
fine.
I was choosing between that and Speak Now. I
taking
love
it.
Enchanted.
I'm trying to take as many of the heavy hitters as I can, but they are also my good ones.
I know.
And pray that my very favorites stay till the end.
Okay.
This could be just
Okay, so I get
sing along.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go Sparks Fly.
Great.
Oh,
one.
okay.
Whenever
And-
you smile, hit me with those green eyes, baby.
Haunted.
Yep, that was my number
That was
one
gonna
right
be
there.
that was gonna be my next
Love
one.
Haunted.
Motherfucker.
Can't go back. I'm haunted. Come on, don't leave me like this. Yeah.
I thought I had you figured out.
Such a banger.
To be wrong.
Yeah, that's like another song where I was just like, I didn't feel the angst. I didn't feel the
On Taylor's version.
Yeah.
True. All right, so you picked Haunted and
Sparks Fly.
Sparks Fly. Yes. Okay. Ooh, it's back to me. Well, girls, never grow up.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Kelly, you got.
I'm feeling good about this list. I'm getting lucky. I'm getting lucky. It's penance or not penance. Whatever it's called. Makes up for last week.
Yeah.
Wait, so do I have 2?
Yep.
Yes.
Innocent.
Oh,
Great one.
okay.
Love Innocent.
Still an innocent.
And
Love.
Innocent's pretty low on my list, to be honest.
Yeah, it's low on my
I
list.
mean,
too,
I'm
but-
getting to the end of like my list
like our
kind of.
faves.
And then I'm taking ours.
Okay.
Good one. Good one. Good one.
I'm fine with both those. Kel?
I'm gonna go.
I really hope that one doesn't get taken.
I have 3. I have another hit, and then I have a couple vault tracks that I really like. I can't decide what people like more. I know the one that I like more. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with the one I like the most of
this
the
is
vault
your
tracks,
list.
and it's I Can See You.
Okay.
I really love I Can See You.
I love that. That's
It
my
gets me
favorite.
pumped
That's my
up.
favorite vault track.
Yeah, it gets me really pumped up, and
No,
you know, it makes
and
me feel
it's
like
sexy.
It's sexy.
That's
Yeah,
it's a
totally.
sexy song, so I really like
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty high on my list. I had that
Yeah.
at 7.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take Mean.
Yep,
Good, there
good
you
one.
go.
Classic song.
I would have taken that.
I
off the
love that
offer.
fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
So wow, all my tops are gone now.
Mm.
So
I'm at the end of my list.
okay, then I'm gonna go Foolish One.
Yep, that
because
was
that's
yeah.
me. That song she wrote that about me.
True, she totally did.
Yeah.
That's a great song. I was listening to that this morning,
Stop
and I really was loving
checking
it.
your
Yeah.
mailbox for confessions of love that ain't ever gonna come.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You can take
That line specifically, stop checking
Yeah.
your mailbox for letters of love that are never gonna come. That is that's too real. You know
It's
what I
too
mean?
real.
That's way too fucking
That's every day of my life.
real. Right.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's tough. All right, then
It's
I'm
hard
gonna
out
go. When Emma Falls in Love.
Okay.
Another vault
Cute.
track that I really
Yeah.
like, and I like even more that it's supposed to be about Emma Stone.
Yeah.
I know, but it makes me sad because I fucking love Andrew Garfield.
I know I love him too, but I think he's doing fine.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
You
when
know?
Emma Falls in Love is about her and
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, or not Macaulay.
Kieran Culkin?
Kieran Culkin.
I didn't even know that they dated. I'd rather think
Yeah.
about it.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Yeah, it's about Kieran Culkin.
Because like
Kieran
when it
Culkin
came,
and Emma
Stone
dated.
They
Yeah.
dated for like a year and a half or something.
Yeah.
Wow, what's
But
the height
in my
difference
head,
there?
I like to think that it's more about Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I like to think that
'Cause
too.
they like.
I also just like I like the way she sings it as like looking up and wanting to be like her and how she's carefree and cool. And there's
Yeah.
a line in it where it's like Emma calls her mom on the phone when she's dating someone new and says like, how am I going to screw this up? And like
Yeah.
makes jokes about it. And I just wish that I could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I could have that kind of experience, or like just be so casual about falling in love that
Right.
I can like talk about it jokingly and
Yeah.
like, tell my parents about it when in
Right.
reality I tell them nothing about my
Yeah.
life. So it just would be nice to loosen the reins a little bit.
I know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I have 2? My
Yes.
last
Yep.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mine,
Okay. Good.
and then I'm gonna go with
You are the
Timeless.
best thing. Timeless. Isn't
Nice.
that's Dave's favorite, I think, right?
Yep. He's
Timeless.
obsessed with that song.
Loves that song. Oh, and I was dying, honestly. So, again, like, I had to re-listen to the vault tracks this morning just to make sure. And I listened to Timeless again, and I was dying because right off the bat, it sets the scene with, like, a place and time. I forget
Yeah.
exactly what it says, but it's, like,
It's
at the
the-
beach in this time, or not at the beach, but it's, like, at this and this time. And I was dying because he was saying how, like, that's what he
loves
likes.
it.
Yeah,
He likes
yeah.
when you set the scene with, like, a time stamp.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
funny.
And I was like, of course he loves this. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so you have either
Okay.
Castles
gonna go
Crumbling or
Superman.
Superman.
Oh, okay. But then wait, are we even then?
Yeah.
Then we'll be. You pick one and then
I pick one and then you-
yeah.
But then you
Then I get whatever's left.
and one.
Then we all have 7.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Sorry, I thought I screwed it up with my declaration of electric touch.
No.
Oh, then I'm gonna go. Neither of these songs really move it for me.
Nope.
Castles Crumbling is the one with Haley Williams.
Yeah.
I will do Superman solely because that's another song that gets stuck. I watch Superman fly away. And it gets stuck in your head, and it kind of makes me want to. It kind of makes me want to sing it in like a sing-song way.
That makes sense.
Song or something.
Is
I
it?
think it is.
It's kind of. It's a little whiny. It's a little whiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like whenever it's on, that's how I sing it. Like that's not actually how I sing, and that is how I sing that song.
It also feels like it could be like a theme song for like a CW show.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah. No, I get that. I have no connection to Superman.
No, none at all.
Connection to Castles Crumbling really either. Castles Crumbling gives me the same vibe as like Nothing New-ish type of, will I stand the test of time when it comes to like stardom and stuff. Yeah. But, this went by way quicker than I thought.
So fast.
Yeah. What the hell?
I think just we all knew what we were.
Yeah.
We knew what we were getting into. There wasn't a lot of explanation. I don't think.
There was.
Also, to be fair, 22 songs. Red was 30 songs.
Right.
So we had a whole
extra
3 more rounds. Yeah. So that does make sense. Yeah. But I think as a whole. All right, so list out our choices.
So Madeline has Long Live, Better Than Revenge, Speak Now, Innocent, Ours, Mine, Timeless.
I like that list.
Kelly has Dear John,
love that list.
Story of Us, Enchanted, Never Grow Up, I Can See You, When Emma Falls in Love, Superman.
I love your list.
And I have Last Kiss, Back to December, Sparks Fly, Haunted, Mean, Foolish One, Castles Crumbling.
Those are like all 3 good lists.
Yes, I know, because we all have like the tops. Like you have Long Live and Better Than Revenge. You have Dear John and Story and Enchanted. Because I wouldn't. Maybe Story of Us isn't everybody's, but Enchanted.
I would say it's like a 1,000%.
Yeah.
B tier. Yeah, for sure.
And then I have Last Kiss, Back to December.
Yeah.
Which is people's faves. I feel like.
I also feel like they represent our personalities.
Yeah,
like you have a lot of the sad songs.
Yes.
Yeah,
mine
that's
are all
just
about boys and revenge.
Yeah, and mine are like the girly pop songs.
Mine are literally all about like undercover sex, revenge, and then being sad about getting older.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so actually you
grow
nailed
up,
it.
Bitch. Like, damn.
Literally.
Yeah,
damn.
That's funny. That is very accurate for all of us.
Yeah. I'm glad. So we were gonna also think about doing Folklore and Evermore drafts,
right?
Which actually could have like made me cry on the spot.
No,
if
I don't know
had
if
to like pick.
Right. I think I actually would have gotten mad at you guys.
No, same.
Because,
like I think I'm gonna be really. It needs to be people that I'm okay with like being a bitch to for the whole time.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to do it with fights because I feel like
I have no problem. Yeah. And also he'll feel territorial as well, so he'll understand why we feel territorial. But still, I'm gonna have a really hard time with that. I'm gonna have a really hard time with Evermore. That was another album that I re-listened to this weekend. Saturday all day, I was like trying to get my life in order. I made a chicken tortilla soup, and I also made the Taylor Swift cookies. Finally, I made them correctly.
Were they good?
They were delicious, and I have more dough, so I'll be making more. Really pumped about it. I already ate all 12 of the ones that I made, so gotta make more. But during the day, so I was like doing that thing and like just trying to like be an adult or like live a real life for a minute, and, like do things around the house. And so I was playing Taylor Swift all day, and I played the Red album all day. I played all of the Evermore album, and about halfway through Folklore, I went, you know what? I need to switch up the mood because this is a downward spiral, and next thing I know, I'm gonna be listening to. Mirror Ball in the Dark. So I had to switch it up and wait because it just means too much to me.
I agree.
The album means too much to me.
We're slowly impending on Folklore season. I feel like right now it's Evermore season with the fall. Fall is Evermore.
I feel opposite. Is it not opposite? I thought
feel
Folklore
like fall is Evermore, winter is.
I thought it was
opposite.
To me.
In terms of release, it's opposite. But I think in terms of aesthetic, Evermore is fall, Folklore is dead of winter.
True. Because the black and white.
Black and white, and like Evermore is very like auburn, green.
Yes.
Orange.
Those are good arguments.
Yeah.
You've swayed me. And I've always thought the opposite. Because of August, I've always thought the opposite.
Right, that makes sense.
But I also feel like with Evermore too, and Folklore, and the way she sets them up in the Eras tour, like Evermore is very like mossy in the woods,
true.
And then Folklore is like
barren and
movie.
Cold.
Yeah,
sad
true. And then a lot of movement on the ground. Don't call me kid. Don't call me baby. Look at this godforsaken mess that you made me. You showed me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. Don't call me kid. Don't call me baby. Look at this idiotic fool that you made me. You taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else.
And you know damn well, for you I would ruin myself a million little times.
I'm singing Era's tour version in
Yeah,
case you
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
tell
And
which
that's
tune
the
I'm
thing
singing is.
illicit affairs and clandestine meetings and stolen stairs.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah.
That's another one
I
too.
love folklore so
Is
much.
illicit affairs and tolerate it can
Tolerate
like
is
flow
so
into each
fucking
other,
good.
and she kind of does that on the tour. God, so right, we didn't talk about the movie itself because we have yet to see the movie.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. I don't know if I can see it this weekend either. I'm out of town.
I know. I don't know if I can either.
So I
It's
think it
just
might be a
like-
couple weeks until we see
yeah.
the movie. But just so we know, it's on our minds.
It's okay.
annoying,
Like,
You've seen
there's
it.
Nothing
It's
to,
fine.
there's
You've
nothing-
seen it.
Yeah, there's nothing really
Yeah.
to talk about. I've seen the movie with my own eyes.
and we've seen to the whatever it's called, all of the
I've seen the 3D version.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and
4D. We
all
can smell that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
we could, we could.
Yeah.
All of the graphics and stuff have kind of already been spoiled. Like we see the Reputation. She has that big snake that
yeah,
goes around.
yeah.
So we've seen a lot of the stuff. If you are really interested in figuring out all the stuff that's going on in Taylor's life, like, or not even just her life, like just with her career, all that stuff, go on Twitter and just like Google Taylor Swift. Like
Yeah.
Twitter has been the biggest source of information for all of
Oh my
this.
God,
My
yeah.
entire
My
timeline
entire
is
yeah,
Taylor Swift
yeah.
stuff.
More
Like,
than
I
TikTok
cannot-
for sure.
More than TikTok.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
TikTok goes off with the videos and stuff, but Twitter has those quick moments and those things
Yeah.
that like
Right.
it just goes too
Like the
fast for
little
even
tidbits
TikTok
that
to
you
make
miss.
up.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're really looking to like dive deep, and I'm not saying that I am diving deep like this all the time. Like I do a little bit for the show, but generally speaking, it's just because it
I
comes up
see-
on my
yeah, yeah,
timeline.
same.
Like it's just
I'm
so-
not really searching for it.
No, it's like you don't have to look very hard to get
No.
it. So if you're looking for Era's tour movie spoilers and stuff, definitely go to Twitter for that. And eventually we will see it and we will discuss it. What else do we have, ladies? I think that's it for the day.
Yeah, I think that's it.
What
Thanks
a
for
lovely
having
time,
me.
Madeline.
That was so
lovely
fun,
having you
Madeline.
back in the building.
It's
Yeah.
lovely
I
being
I wish it was
back.
a little bit longer. I feel like you know. Well, first, how's Chicago? How's your life?
Chicago's good.
Things.
Life is good.
Yeah?
I'm really excited for the new office to open.
Oh right.
Whenever
that's
that
right.
may be. Whenever
Soon, hopefully.
whenever All Business Pete decides to let me have a desk again.
of
Come on,
course,
Pete.
that would be nice. Let's go,
Um,
Pete. Did you harass him in the hallway today?
No, but he sent us an email today saying it's very, very soon, my friends.
Oh,
So
that's good. We love
that will be fun. You guys are welcome to come out.
I'm excited to
Oh,
see,
yeah.
that,
we
see
can
that place.
we can hoop it up.
Oh,
I can't
I'll
wait
be
to hoop
hooping.
it.
I'll
Yeah.
be hooping.
I'll tell you what, I love hooping.
Yeah.
People don't know that about me, but I love to hoop.
It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be like
can
actually
fucking cross
a
people up when we
fantasy.
get
I'm
there.
saying cho-cha.
Yeah, like it's
I can play horse. I'm so good.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck yeah.
yeah.
Like you guys are obviously welcome. We all work at the same place.
Yep.
So life
Thank
is good.
you
I
for-
miss.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I
Is
miss
that,
New
is
York.
that you making sure that the Chicago New York rivalry doesn't apply to us?
Yeah, I don't want a rivalry. I like
No.
everyone
No.
here.
Yeah.
Like, and
Obviously.
I miss this office. I miss like the vibes of coming to work every day.
Of course.
And I miss New York. I miss the energy of New York.
Yeah.
But
how's
Chicago's
how's
good.
the weather temp wise? Cold there yet?
No, it's actually been like very crispy, like in a good way.
Oh, good.
Like I haven't had to wear like a full jacket yet.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, so
That's
no,
great.
it's like gonna be like 60 there all week. So it's actually
Fabulous.
been pretty good so far in
Have you
terms
found
of weather.
have you found new friends to replace us yet?
Nope.
No.
Good. Good. Okay.
She's not
There
allowed to.
are
keep it that
there
way.
are
Yeah, yeah, good. Keep
a
it that way.
limited amount of girls at that office that
Yeah.
I
Yes.
Yeah, good.
That is
that I
that is
cannot.
true. That
all
is
of them
true.
are lovely. Like I
Yes.
love all of the girls at the office. Small number.
Small
Yeah.
number.
Small number.
I feel our numbers have dwindled
Our
as well.
numbers have dwindled a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Our numbers
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
dwindled, but you know,
It's a
we
different
power
vibe.
through.
There is
Yeah.
a lot. There is a lot. Kelly, you would actually kill yourself in this office. Like
No, I know I would.
there, like I walked in on a boy in the girls' bathroom last week. Very odd. Like it's a lot of male energy in that
Yeah.
office right now.
Yeah.
There's a
So-
lot. Yeah, there's been a lot of male energy in this
Yeah.
office too.
Like,
Oh yeah, there
there's-
is. I've
I
had
think
to
you-
really fem it up. Like I
Yeah,
feel like I've
I
been
know.
like high alert. And this is the thing too is I'm starting to get tired of having to be so overtly
Girly pop.
Girly.
pop
I know.
to make up for it because like I'm not. Yes, I'm a girly pop for sure through and
Yeah,
through.
right.
But sometimes I'm
You want
a bro. You
Right.
know?
Yeah,
I could be-
totally.
I want to be
We're
a bro
versatile.
too. But it's really hard to be both when
Yeah,
you have
no,
to make up
it's
for
too
the
much
lack
male
of one.
energy. When you and Francesca and Rhea went to Philly,
Oh God, yeah.
I was the only girl in the office all day, and
Yeah.
I was scared for my life.
It's
It's
tough those
terrifying.
days.
Yeah.
It's tough those days.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get involved in something. You don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because they'll make
And you have
fun
no
of
one
you.
to, and then you have no one to back you up.
And then you know when to back you
Yeah,
up.
no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been the Chicago office has been quite a testosterone breeding ground right now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping once the new office is open, obviously it'll be the same amount of women, but the guys will be more spread out.
Yeah, I think that's how it will be.
And you know what too? They're just like kids. They'll have things to do. You know what I mean? Like
they'll be entertained.
They'll be entertained. They can get their energy out on the court. They can get their energy. They can do their little tricks and
literally go shoot the ball.
Yeah.
No, right now everyone's on top of each other, and it's close quarters right now. Yeah. But once the new office is open, I want you guys to come out. I want it to I want to have a little.
We'll gasify
fun
the place.
Yeah,
that'll be our. That should be like a secret mission. Like we'll show up in like spy outfits, and that's our mission is yassifying the Chicago office.
I know.
And we'll come up and we'll just put pink shit everywhere.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
And like girl power signs and stuff. Oh my God! Speaking of girl power, Madeline, I'm gonna ask you this question first because if the answer is no, then this is a deeper issue that we need to discuss. Have you seen Spice World?
No.
You guys?
I saw your tweet. I'm not even
so
Kelly,
devastated. No. And you know what? I'm not mad at either of you. Both of you have been failed. You have been failed.
Is it
I cannot believe.
Is it a show?
No, Spice World is. Oh my God, you don't even know what it is. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, so you know the Spice Girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the Spice Girls. The most famous girl band of all time back in the '90s. My favorite band of all time. Like they're amazing. Whatever. They came out with a movie called Spice World, which is a movie based on their lives. It's silly, it's comedy, and it's them trying to get from and they are themselves. It's them trying to get from like London to their video shoot or whatever.
Wait, it's scripted?
Or at a concert, yes.
Oh.
And they're trying to get from like one place to their concert, but then they run into aliens, they run into like all this bullshit. But the whole thing is like girl power and silly and fun and outfits and like. And so stupid and whatever. It's amazing.
I never was into the Spice Girls. I never.
Oh my
was
God, I'm devastated to hear it.
They were before my time.
Yeah.
Well, that I understand. They were exactly my time. Like literally, that movie came out I think 1998, and I was 8 years old. So it was like the Spice Girls were my fucking shit. I had all of their, I had like all the Barbies, I had all the accessories, I had all the stuff. Like I had a cassette tape. Like it was just so many things, and I don't care if that makes me sound old. Like Spice Girls are everything, and They taught me everything I know to this day. Yeah. And they taught me everything I needed to know about girl power. And I am devastated to hear that both of you have been wronged in this way. And so we will have to set up a viewing party of Spice World.
In Chicago office.
In Chicago office.
We'll use the golf simulator room. And instead of the golf simulator, we'll make it Spice World.
No bullshit. We should. Like, it needs to be on a big screen. Like, it needs to be a major event for all of the women that are your age that have not seen Spice World because this is an epidemic, it seems.
I didn't have an older sister, though. Like, to show me stuff.
Yo, do I need a bitch
I'm
out
surprised
Fran?
that
Like,
Fran
was she not into Spice Girls though?
She was never into Spice Girls
She might have been on the cusp as well. Like she might have been a little too young when they were really popping.
She was born in '94,
so they probably fit. They didn't like fizzle out, but they did break up. Like they broke up, but then they had a reunion tour when I was in high school, and I went obviously, and like I made T-shirts with me and my bestie at the time. We made T-shirts and the whole thing, and it was so fun. Yeah. But, wow. Okay. So that is
I'm really
number
sorry
one
about
on the
that.
emergency list is the fact that neither of you have seen Spice World. I'm devastated, but we will rectify this massive mistake. And until then, we will see you guys another time.
Yep. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. We missed you so much.
We miss you.
Okay.